Sir, okay, Rohini?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Today,
Hello.
let's see if anybody is there.
Hello,
Hi.
hello,
Let me see.
watching.
Uh, I think no one has joined as yet. Let's see.
I think Meera must be.
Yeah, they just asked
No,
where would it
we
be
are on.
telecasted?
Yeah?
Where would it
Yeah,
be
there
shown
is
from?
somebody. Someone is. Preeti Warrior is there. Preeti has come. Okay, Preeti is there. Yeah, Preeti is there.
Yes.
Hi.
Will this be on Facebook? It's coming on Facebook direct?
Yeah, it's coming on Facebook in the group, ma'am.
Okay,
There,
fine.
Amrita Lahiri is with us now. Preeti is here.
Rashim is there. Rashim
Rashmi is
Rohit.
here. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm. So I guess I need the camera.
Some of them are asking where it will be visible.
Hello. Yeah. Are we visible, audible properly? Please give us a signal that if we are audible and visible to everyone, so that nice. Santosh ma'am is there. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
That's
Rashmi,
nice.
for joining.
Thank you, Santoshji.
Amrita is there. Hi, Amrita.
Yeah. Amrita, and then we have Rashim, then we have
Santosh ma'am.
Preeti.
Yeah.
Santosh ma'am is there.
I can't
Oh,
see who
ma'am,
all
hi,
are
ma'am.
there.
Santosh ma'am saying 3 times as. Okay, so guys, today with me I've got two wonderful writers from hashtag Let's Make Stories Rhino, and they are Sunil Kaushal ma'am and Rohini Jayanti. Both of them have contributed to this wonderful anthology called Arising from the Dust. And I must tell you that today I read both the stories written by them, and I was actually in awe with their ideas and the kind of stories they have come up with. So before we go ahead, I would like to tell you a little bit about Sunil ma'am. Sunil ma'am is a trilingual author and she has been honored with several national and international awards. And she has been honored with the Enchanting Muse Awards, an international award which she has received. And then she is fellow of the Regal World of Scribes. And also her poems have been featured in Limca Book of Records. Uh, so this was Sunil ma'am for us, and I'm really honored to have her with us. Thank you, Sunil ma'am, for joining us for spending such precious time of yours. And then
Thank you,
we
Meera.
have
Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
And then we have Rohini Jayanti with us. I'm sure most of you must have listened to her wonderful stories. And she is an amazing storyteller. You know, her stories actually always listen to her stories on other platforms. And she's in postgraduate from in information and technology, and she wears so many hats. I don't know how you ladies manage so much in such a. I'm always in a mess. I guess. She's a cost accountant. She's a brilliant storyteller. She's a yoga instructor, and she's a soft skill trainer. And I don't know whatever else she does. So tell us more about you. What else you do other than this?
I can say I'm a jack of many trades. There's a proverb, jack of all trades and master of none. But I say I'm jack of many trades and master of few at least. So I feel happy for that.
Okay, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
And so I think let's talk a little bit about how you came stumbled upon this prompt given by Meera under her initiative hashtag Let's Make Stories. Channel. Oh God, where is ma'am? The ma'am left. Sunil Kaushal ma'am, is there some disturbance with Sunil Kaushal ma'am? Yeah, she's back. गौर मैम यू आपने डरा दिया आप कहाँ चले गए थे मुझे बीच में डिस्कनेक्ट हो गए थे
It's the internet hassle. The internet
ओके
matrix, I think. Am I visible
सो
now? Am I audible?
Yeah,
Am
yeah,
I
you're
audible?
audible, you're visible. Yeah, now you're audible.
Yeah, I'm here again.
Hey, don't do that, guys. Please stay with me. Everybody's watching us.
There was a
So,
sudden power shutdown, so it got disconnected and got back again.
okay. So, Sunil ma'am, can you just tell me that how you came up going through this prompt of Meera? How you came to know about the prompt which was given by Meera arising from the dust? And
See, Meera is not a person. Meera is a phenomenon. She
yeah,
happens to you. I was, visiting a parlor. Once in a while, I would get on to the next movies or something or the other. And then she had asked me to be a judge in a competition.
आपका आवाज कट रहा है थोड़ा सा रोहिणी is she audible to you clearly?
No, slightly like the voice is breaking.
Yeah, from her end the voice is breaking. I thought maybe it is the problem is with my network or what. Ma'am,
Is it
आपकी
okay
आवाज
now?
कट रही है.
Is it
Yeah, it
better
was.
now?
Yeah, it's better. It's better now.
Yes.
It's better now. Audible?
Yes. Yeah, it's
Okay.
audible.
Yes.
Okay. She asked me to be a judge on one of the competitions, and giving away books, two of my books to two winners. So that was my first introduction to her. Going on the page once in a while, interacting with her. That was a wonderful experience. I think there were 25 stories to be read in that. Each one of them was wonderful. I was really, I was caught.
Ma'am,
He's a little guilty. Sometimes there are more than one.
ma'am,
And
Rashid is saying that your voice is echoing. I think I'll go to Rohini till then you just see what the issue is with your voice system. Okay,
something somewhere, somehow.
okay, Rohini, tell me your experience about
You get on to okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Get on to
Yeah, actually, we keep seeing, different people in our society, in our surroundings, who have gone through several kind of, terrible situations in their lives at some point or the other. So all those situations, they could be ours or they could be somebody else, which remain as experiences in our minds. So when all these experiences, they stay somewhere in our database within. And
yeah.
when Meera came across this particular kind of initiative of this AFPD arising from the dust anthology, and she took this initiative, she posted it on the timeline. I immediately got connected to that because I had a lot of stuff to talk about it, to speak about it, to give a voice in the database, which I was trying to retrieve from time to time. And that was such a wonderful opportunity. Especially this concept itself is so very pregnant in the sense, all these situations bring out, or they evolve a person or transform a person from one kind of attitude to another kind of attitude. At the same time, some people, they end up in despair and in depression too. So every situation in life, we have to consider it as a challenge. It's, if you view a particular thing as a problem, you will always try to look for a solution. But when you consider anything as a situation, you will try to handle it, and then you will come out of it. So that's
Yes.
where actually this arising from the dust anthology I got connected to. And so I started writing, and later on it was like, I really did not even think that mine would be accepted, my story would be accepted. And when Meera said, like, when she displayed the list and I found my name there, it was really, and it has given me an immense pleasure. That was really a wonderful opportunity that she has given me.
Okay.
So rising from the dust, everybody will face it. We see it in fact.
Yes, actually, I was checking out some stories today, and I read both of Sunil ma'am and your story. Sunil ma'am, acha Sunil ma'am, mic is muted. So I read your story, and you have actually touched upon a very serious topic in our society, and that is the
Yes.
stigma which is
Yes.
attached with menstruation. So,
Yeah.
why did you pick up this particular topic?
Because whenever I read couple of articles on online, or even when I go to certain places, say we can consider it as our grandparents or whomsoever it might be, their philosophy is slightly different. Despite so much of development being taken in different places in the entire world, still some people are thinking process is so very conservative.
Yeah.
Instead of considering whatever is happening as a biological phenomena, as a natural phenomena, they start imposing their belief structures on that. So I always
Yeah.
question, to what extent is that right? I have seen couple of people, many people, in fact, even my friends also, I have seen them, whenever they get their periods or something like that, they feel it as some kind of, a big thing has happened. And,
Yes,
they feel it
something
as a
unnatural,
troublesome problem.
calamity.
Very unnatural. Really do not like it. It's a natural phenomenon that as a woman we should feel great that this thing happens
Yeah.
only in us, and because of this particular thing we are able to create. We create the world.
Yes.
We give birth. So it is such a wonderful thing. It is a thing that has to be considered as a purity. Instead of that, people
Actually, this
think it
should be
as a sin,
celebrated.
or yes, we have to celebrate. When a girl gets her first period, it's a time to celebrate. It's a time to tell her that she's going to become beautiful. She's going to have a lot of transformation physically and mentally. So instead of saying
Yeah.
that and inculcating such positive aspects, we usually go and impose certain other belief structures, whatever conservative thought processes we have within us. So I
Yeah.
always wanted to highlight this point. Whenever I used to come across certain people, I used to question them and I used to tell them. So this had been a wonderful platform to me to raise my voice on this particular issue. So I had chosen that particular story.
Okay, that was actually very a brave story, I must say. And your protagonist, I really admired her thinking process and the way she arises from the dust. Like she was in such a situation from where
Yes.
there she goes on, then she empower others, other women also. That was the best part of your story. I
Yes.
won't be
True.
giving out much through this. I want people to read the story, to relate with the story, and this is the kind of story. Where's Rohini again? She's gone. मैम आवाज आ रही है आपको?
हाँ मुझे आ रही है. I can hear you.
Okay, I think she will come back in a while. I think some network issue. Rohini is coming back. Yes, she is there.
It's not, I don't have any problem here.
No, I got you back. Okay. सुनील मैम आपका माइक म्यूट है. सुनील मैम आपका माइक अनम्यूट कर दीजिए प्लीज.
Sunil ma'am, unmute your mic, ma'am.
Somebody please
Ah,
mention in comment to unmute Sunil ma'am, to unmute the mic so that we can listen. Mic. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that okay?
Okay.
yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Sorry.
ma'am. So, ma'am, we just heard Rohini speak about her story. She picked up the topic of menstruation and the kind of stigma
Yes.
which is attached with her, and how her protagonist fights this kind of situation and comes back and rises in her life, and also empower other women also. And your story was also a brilliant one I read today, and it was about a young woman, a young single mother, particularly raises his daughter by herself and then moves on with her life. So, would you please throw some light on your story?
Okay. Uh, my story is actually based on a true incident. It's a true
Okay.
story. And I have modified it a little bit, fictionalized it slightly, because within that word count, I couldn't put in the details. So I had to compress it and just give the main salient points about it. And this is about a young girl, and she has to go through an abusive marriage and how she steps out of it, and whether she steps out of it or think that is for the reader to read and then get to know what her journey has been. And if you want to read a small short excerpt out of it, you would want that. So
Sure.
my story was Destiny in My Hands.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the first half is about what all she goes through. And
Yes.
then I'm
Yes.
reading a passage in between, in the middle of the story. So the messy divorce proceeded parallel to her growth at work, attending courses alone and then rushing to work was not only nerve-wracking but depressing also. After 2 years, when the court ordered all of Peter's belongings to be returned and maintenance to the baby given, carrying empty suitcases filled with hope, she and her family reached Gurgaon to face a locked house. Could you, somebody, mic is giving some disturbance. Yes, that's better. That's better. No, there still is some disturbance. Now it's okay. It's coming
Can
and
you
going.
see
It's
if it
coming
is
and going.
okay, Madam?
I don't know. Maybe it's my wire. Okay. A police case lingered on for years. Not a penny was recovered. Somehow the family always gave the slip to the police reinforcement, and he continued to live in it. Shweta wallowed in self-pity as leaden loneliness tightened its grip on her nights, and dark dankness smothered her days in melancholy. The sun's rays did nothing for her soul, that shrank into a deathly winter where every tear became a shard and every sigh a splinter. This was a condition when she had lost everything and was divorced and she had a little baby and she
Yeah.
could see no further. So she herself was sinking into depression. And this is, I think, this is the normal um, woman goes through when she's lost just everything. There are no moorings for her, no hills left for her. No, she can't see a passage ahead. And what she had earlier, she's burnt all her bridges behind her.
Yeah.
This is the moment when she's down in the dust, totally erased. And when you read the story, you will know whether she sank or she sank up, how she sank up, and what the effect of her actions was on people around her, which is another factor, very big factor. Because sometimes women and girls don't take certain steps because they feel it will not be the right thing by society or by the family or for if she has an offspring, if she has a child, she might think of the child also first. So there are lots of factors in her decision after this, after she is down in the dust. How she rises up depends on many of these factors. I think this is what I've tried to bring out in my story also. And I think when the readers read it, there will be many a woman identifying herself with this.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
true.
in India there is so much stigma attached with menstruation. Same kind of stigma
Yeah.
attached with the word divorce. They will stay in that abusive marriage, in a malfunctioning relationship, and still carry on with life and stay in the hell, but they won't be brave enough to take that kind of step. So I think these
Exactly.
kind of studies are very much needed to bring out a difference in the outlook of people and women, that life doesn't end there. You can always
Exactly.
choose to walk out and create your own
I think
destiny and
I'm losing
the
the
life
voice.
you
Exactly.
so I think that both of you have touched such sensitive issues in your stories, and I'm eager to read other stories also.
Right.
So with that,
Much clear.
and Sunil
I
ma'am, I
wanted
would
to say
like,
something about Rohini. Sorry,
yes.
I wanted to say something about Rohini's stories because I'm a
Hmm.
gynecologist and
Yes.
Okay.
I have seen any number of girls and women go through these problems about, when young girls get their periods and how they are treated and how the family reacts. This is also region wise, I think, also. Some
Yeah.
communities are more rigid about this, while
Mm.
some, I think the education level makes a difference. I
Yeah.
have seen this within my patients briefly, that the education and awareness level makes a lot of difference. So
Yeah.
the
True.
modern educated class, liberated class, those girls don't bother about these things at all. And in fact, I have seen some families, Indian families, where uh, the brothers or the fathers will go and buy the sanitary pads for the sister or for the daughter. And
Mm.
I have seen single fathers also looking
Yes.
after their daughters
Yes.
Yes,
when
exactly,
they
exactly.
enter.
True.
These are the positive
So these are
changes which
Indian mothers.
Mm,
So it
yeah.
is different strata of society, I think.
Mm.
It is different strata. The religious factors also come in here. There are lots of factors which influence the behavior of a person towards this. But it's really sad the way the Indians treat the girls, children,
Yeah. They should at
basically.
least not deprive her of her natural self.
Yes, yes.
That is
She's
very
not treated
important.
like a normal human being.
Yes.
She's not treated.
what I feel is that education, awareness, and more of discussion. Unless we discuss these issues out openly, there, the
Yeah.
stigma and taboo won't be removed, because we are always putting things inside the box. We are not making discussions about it. We are not writing about it. We are not talking about it. Then how will people
No,
know about
I think more than writing, I think it is the family atmosphere. In families, this is a taboo. These subjects are taboo. We don't talk about it. We won't talk
Mm.
about our daughter having her periods while the brothers are there, or the fathers, or the men of the family are around. Or, you know, there are lots of, and girls will have to buy sanitary pads or carry them concealed in wrappers and things like that. So it's treated as an unnatural phenomena, whereas it is the most natural phenomena for a female body.
Exactly.
it. Our whole existence depends on
Rohini, I'd
this.
like to
And
I don't want to
yeah,
touch on
we,
it.
we cannot call we unless and until this thing is totally exterminated, we cannot call there is complete cultural and social development. Cultural and social development does not mean building constructing buildings or improving technology and advancements and many more things. It is being human. At least this one have to be human in this, and they should be little sensitive towards certain issues. That is, the awareness has to be brought in. That is what I actually expect, that awareness has to be brought in through education. Sometimes if there is lack of education, people has to follow the concept of communication, sharing with each other, then only these kind of things become slightly flexible. They come out openly. They start communicating with us too. So very, problems that look very minor, but still the problems that are still persisting and have to be addressed. That is what I feel actually.
No, and one issue which you have touched in your story is about education. How in rural areas that girls are girls have to leave their studies and so.
Yes, I have studied also.
I couldn't
In
get it.
certain
Your
remote
voice
areas.
was breaking. I think internet.
Whose mine?
I can hear Rohini totally.
1 second.
I
Maybe
lost
I
your
can
voice.
hear you. I can hear
I
both of
think
you
my
actually.
internet. Okay. That noise, the background noise is from somebody's mic, I think. I don't know
Hello,
where.
hello, hello. Am I
Yeah,
audible?
I can hear you. Yeah, you are audible, Rohini. Yeah, you are
So that
audible.
is what. Yeah. So these are the areas that have to be addressed, and a solution has to be brought. At least in the society which we are living.
Yeah. So I think these are the
Yes,
small
yes.
steps we are trying to take by creating stories around this topic so that these can be discussed. And I think we have this thing that from our end, we should educate our children in that way also that this is
Yeah.
nothing unnatural. It's a very natural phenomenon. And being a mother to a son, I particularly feel when in a couple of years I'll be telling him about that, what this is all about. You don't have to say
Mm,
no, what is this, what is that.
yeah.
And of course, can actually bring out a little bit of change. And that's what we want to bring out a change in this world. That's why we can take a little initiative of learning through writing. Now, we want our writers to write at least for 10 minutes on any topic or anything, whatever they have in their mind, or any emotional thing which is bothering them, or what this helps in decluttering thoughts actually. That
Yes.
gives you a clarity of thought, and so that you can think about the world around you in a more saner manner.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
That's true.
hope people, you guys hearing out me there, who have joined us, please do try this harmony through writing from share under a campaign sharing stories, harmony through writing, and do write for 10 to 15 minutes regularly, at least daily, just anything, whatever you feel like. That will declutter your thoughts, clean your mind, and give you a lot of clarity so that we
Mm,
can bring out such other sensitive topics which are actually making this world not
yes.
so good place these days. So hope so we can bring out a little bit of change through
Yes.
this.
True. True.
So it
That's
was
true.
really great having you, ma'am, Kaushal ma'am, and Rohini with us and talking about this journey of yours. So, and any incident you want to share in your writing of this anthology, anything which you can think of as a memorable moment of this journey in arising from Mira's
Frankly, like
AFTD moment. Let's have this hashtag AFTD moment. What say, Mira, if you're watching us? Allow me to have this hashtag.
arising from the dusk movement in our lives, you mean to say?
Now, you can say that, or maybe this moment in writing this story for this anthology, in this whole process, I think it took almost 3 months or 4 months to
Yes.
materialize this thing. Since the day Mira posted the prompt, and since till 15th of August, the day this anthology was out. So I guess there must be some moments, or some any kind of moment you want to share with us.
Arising from the dusk, this entire process, entire journey had been very smoothful. Actually, it was very sweet because from the time Mira has given this particular she has taken this particular thing of writing a particular this anthology. We have been putting our minds to work. Especially me, I have been gathering several topics and was there are certain areas which I'm slightly connected to, maybe suffering, pain, grief, or something like that. These words sound very close to my heart. It's not that I'm pessimistic or something like that, but they sound to me very practical and very real and very true. We can't be blindfolded and we can't say everything is
Yeah.
whatever is happening around is positive completely.
No, writers are
So
not allowed to say in a fantasy world.
ah,
Writers
yes,
need
and
to.
So I had been putting my brain like and thinking as to what to write, and suddenly this idea popped up in my mind, and I've just put it in my words and I've sent it to Meera, and she said, "Yes, that's a wonderful story." And when I saw my name in the shortlisted one, because all other writers are such prolific and amazing writers, and I can never expect that my story would be shortlisted, and that then when I saw my name in the shortlist, and I said, "Chalo, this is the moment." So I have finally got on shook off my dust and I got up now.
Oh, that's really nice. That's
That
lovely.
is really good. And loads of like, I mean, she has taken so much of pain, so much of efforts that Meera
Yeah.
had put in, and even the editors like Anju Kishore and Manas Mukul, everybody like they had been helping her in doing Anupama Dalmia especially, and that was such a really. It's all through. We were all through a wonderful journey. In fact, I can say an
Yeah, I was.
unforgettable journey.
Yeah, the journey unfolded before us. I was actually seeing the updates. I
Yeah.
saw when Mira posted the prompt, then she was posting about the editors, then the to and fro process and everything. I said, my God, this is taking. I think she was
Yeah, and
taking a lot
finally,
of effort.
when you finally posted in sharing stories that authors, oh, my name, myself as an author, like I can say that is another IFTD moment. I can say
Mm, yeah, that's the moment for which we all writers wait for, I guess.
that
That
is
feels
really
really
wonderful.
good.
Yeah, I should say, I should thank so many people like you and everybody like.
Is there some problem in connectivity, I guess? Sunil ma'am, can you share some kind of special moment in this journey if you have any memorable
In
moment?
this journey of
AFTD
associating with
hashtag AF.
Meera,
Uh,
with Meera, it's a journey throughout. It's a hectic journey throughout, and I for one am always very thrilled to associate with her because she fires me with her enthusiasm. She really
yes.
she really revs me up, and then my own machinery goes hyper. And now at this age, I have so many stories to tell. So it
Yeah.
wasn't difficult for me to put on a story because I just have stories tumbling out of me. I have lived for so long by now. And, and associated with thousands of people by now, so I do have a lot of stories inside me. So that part was not difficult. But the technology part, getting to know how to, post this or that and editing and all that stuff. So I plan not to let go of Meera at all because she is a, storehouse. She's a mine of energy and information.
Yeah.
And she's going to be a big school, learning school for me. I intend to latch on to her and learn a lot because my intention usually is every day I must learn one new thing. Every day.
Yes.
I try
That's
to do
so
that.
inspiring, ma'am.
Right?
And this is the most beautiful
Because
thought you
Yes,
conveyed today.
true.
Yeah.
thank you.
Need
Yeah.
to learn.
And you see, you can't keep pace with the world if you are not up to date. Now, I am all
Yeah.
old model, totally. See, I mean, at 70, at the age of 70, I touched a computer for the first time. If my daughter
Wow.
would leave it on and go off to her office, I wouldn't even
Mhm.
switch it off because I didn't know. I thought I will mess up something or the other. So at 70, I learned how to start this. They opened the Facebook page for me, and then Facebook happened to me. You see, it just
Okay.
happened to me. It took me on a roller coaster ride, and I'm still on the ride. And I'm going giddy on the ride, but I'm enjoying every minute of it.
We are so glad that Facebook happened to you and so that we could interact with
Yes,
you and
yes.
we all met through this wonderful AFTD journey. So it was
And
wonderful.
meeting you people, meeting all of
Yeah.
you was my bonus. You see, it is my bonus gift. So, so I feel like I've been a winner all round. Getting to know all you young girls and all, it's beautiful. It's beautiful getting to know all of you and the different perspectives. You see, you
Yeah.
people have different perspectives. I find this very interesting. I learn a
See,
lot
that's the
from it.
beauty of there are people with new ideas, then there are people like you with lots of experience. So if
Experience.
we can like collaborate these two, then we can surely come up with better things, better, greater things. I guess that's the beauty of this platform, that we can meet and make friends without any bar of age, caste,
Yeah.
religion, gender, anything. We can be friends
Yes.
and we can learn so many things from each other. So I feel that's
Yes.
the best part, if you use social media in a very balanced and in a nice manner. So it will
Mm.
be definitely enrich you at the end of the day.
True.
So
True.
thank you, Sunil ma'am and Rohini, for sharing your time with us, with sharing stories and with all the dinos out there. And my best
Thank you.
wishes and my best wishes for this anthology to you and your team. And thank you so much. It was really such a
Thank you so
pleasure to
much,
have you
Priya.
with us
Thank you
today.
so much as well, because taking your time and you have just gathered our experiences. That is a wonderful thing. In fact, apart from writing and getting the book published and holding it in our hands, it's like sharing our experiences is something
Yeah,
wonderful. And thank you for everybody who was watching this live.
yeah.
And
Thank you, people, for
and
joining us.
yes. And thanks from the
So,
bottom of my heart to my dearest Meera, because she was like an angel, who has showered all the magic spells in my life, because of which I'm here and, talking to such great people out there. So thank you so much, Meera.
Priya,
So,
thank you so much for having me here. It's been a lovely evening. I've enjoyed every bit of it. And of course, a million thanks to Meera for having me here, and all of you young authors for giving me company in my journey. I try to fit into you young people, and then I find myself, I say, good Lord, we are all young girls. What am I doing here?
It's
we are
our privilege
blessed
to
to
sit
have
next to you
you.
and talk to you, ma'am. It's a privilege. Really great having you with
Yes.
us, actually.
You are
So
you are
beautiful. Thank you so
quite an
much.
inspiration in yourself. So it's
Yes.
our greater fortune that we are having this good luck to have to spend time with you. So I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
it's a mutual pleasure both the ways.
Admiration.
Yes.
Admiration society now.
Okay, on that note, I think I'll take leave from all the ones who have joined us, and thank you so much. Thank you everyone for having
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thank you
us
so
and
much.
sharing your
Thank you
precious time.
everyone for
Thank you
listening.
so
Thank
much.
you, Rohini. Bye
Thank
bye.
you,
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you for listening.